Manchester City and Burnley.
This wasn't a game. This was a fucking snuff film, is what this was. Can I just say, right? So I said Burnley were going to go down. You were like, oh, you don't know. After this performance, they should.
No, they should go. Yes. Burnley needs to go.
He is English. You know, he should be playing for England. Put Patrick Bamford and Jamie Vardy up front for England.
Oh, that would be a killer duo.
Yeah. With Rashford sitting just behind him, running.
Harry Kane in the mix too.
Who? Nah, fucking rubbish. Actually, England should be doing fucking well with this plethora of strikers they got lined up now that I think about it. Fucking do better.
They should.
Fucking labouring to victories over Iceland, for fuck's sake. Christ. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So, Man City raped Burnley. What do you want me to tell you about it? This was a massacre. Mahrez gets a hat-trick, but ultimately, I reckon I fancy myself to get a brace against Burnley. They are bad football team. I feel sorry for Sean Dyche, who frankly should have a contract for whoever sells those lovely lozenges that calm down your throat when you got a cold. Because his voice is perfect. Oh, I'm Sean Dyche everywhere, you bastards. You know, him and Mick McCarthy. Oh, Mick McCarthy. Hi, Sean Dyche. Oh, Mick McCarthy. Just fucking, both of them are having asthma attacks regularly.
That's
wild.
Great.
I feel sorry for Sean that I would have had an asthma attack watching that fucking performance. What do you say to your players? What do you say? Like, I think the Lincoln players, fucking. Do you know why I said Lincoln? Because Lincoln beat Burnley once in the FA Cup.
Yep.
That was a good time. That was a good time. Burnley fans. Do you know what's funny? Actually, I think ever since then, Burnley have never recovered from Lincoln knocking them out of the cup. They're bad. They're a bad football team, but they've got no money. Again, no money. And I don't know. You obviously have never been to Burnley. I have.
No.
And with the best will in the world, right? Burnley is a fucking toilet. It's a dump, okay? That's not their fault, okay? I know, because Burnley fans are going to be like, they're going to kick off about this. Oh, fucking Lancashire, you bastard! Like, they're going to fucking want to shank me in a fucking toilet somewhere. Like, that's what they do. You know, their fans are not to be trifled with, to be fair. They're hard. They're really hard. They really are. You don't fuck with Burnley sperm, I tell you. But Jesus Christ, it's a toilet. And like, if there are no fans in, they ain't making fuck all money. You know, who's buying who's buying a Burnley shirt? Yeah, like if you're like average football fans, right? You'd be surprised how much money football teams make out of merchandise. You know, like Arsenal, right? They're always going to sell merchandise. You know, think about the players bringing from Africa and France and stuff like that. These international flavours. People buy T-shirts all around the world. You can go anywhere in the world and mention Arsenal or Chelsea or Man United, and people know who they are. No one in Thailand's going, me want Burnley shirt for Christmas. Like, what? Sorry, very racist there. It's not even how Thai people sound. But, for instance, China, right? This big, massive Republican conglomerate, right? Everyone in China's like, sorry. So all the Chinese,
Manchester United.
I can't exactly. Manchester United and Arsenal. Now we're going into Japanese territory. Leave it. Just leave it. It's so no, because Chinese is more like, like a football. Like they're just a little bit more calmer, whereas Japanese are like, hi, like much more aggressive about it. Anyway, it's all racist. I can't wait to get fucking flooded with abuse for this. Right? This dirty fucking Arab terrorists taking the piss out of our Asian accents, but ultimately, who in China is buying a fucking Burnley top? Nobody wants a Burnley shirt. But just even the name Burnley, you know, it's from Lancashire, Burnley, Bolton, Blackpool, all these kind of places, you know. Fucking, they're just so miserably boring and dour and lacking in any interest, and everyone's like, oh, but we love a plucky underdog. Yeah, they're not even a plucky underdog. They're that homeless geezer pissing in the corner of the pub that you want to get rid of. Just think, oh, mate, like, it's just, and don't get me wrong, as a Lincoln fan, right, for many years, the joke was that if you know, who cares about Lincoln? Lincoln are a joke. Nobody gives a shit. And of course, we're a relevant football team now, and that's nice. And so I've been there, but like, fucking, I look at, and I swore with the amount of grief that Lincoln used. I very famously remember Danny Baker, right, on TalkSport once said, who's Lincoln City? You could get rid of Lincoln City and nobody would care. And I remember after they fucking got to the quarterfinals of the Cup and won the National League and fucking, got promoted out of League Two and all this, and we won the Checker Trade as well. All of this in like 3 or 4 years, I just messaged him, went, who fucking remembers Lincoln now, you silly cunt? Just all over him for that. But ultimately, I'm sorry, Burnley, I don't care about you. I don't care about Burnley. Okay,
No.
There are other teams in the Championship, and I think, wouldn't it be nice to see them in the Premier League? Get out, Burnley. You're fucking boring me now. Okay, you've had your fun. We've let you piss up the wall. We've let you fucking sleep under the bar for the last 10 years, right? Okay, we all thought it was fun. And when you had Joey Barton and you were acting the dickheads, we thought, no, isn't that nice? Burnley giving it a go and winding people up with their shitty nature. We're all a bit bored of you now. Fuck off. Also Lancashire, mate. It's a toilet. Sorry, but it is. Come on, mate. You've been to Blackburn. Oh, fucking hell. It's almost like one step away from the gates of hell. You just turn out, you get off the train. What's that smell? Oh, mediocrity. That's what that is. I can smell it. I can weave it. You can just smell the poverty. I don't live a very rich lifestyle, but I'll tell you what, mate. Fucking hell. I feel like a duke when I go out to Lancashire. I feel like I should be twirling a cane around. What, peasants? How are we doing down the old steel mill? Fuck off, man. Just get out of there. Boring the shit out of it. And do you know what? I love Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche should be manager somewhere else. He's given enough to Burnley. Go somewhere else where you can actually have some players of worth at them.
I like Sean Dyche as a manager, and where I think he could fit in really well and with a good team? Newcastle.
Arsenal.
Arsenal?
I reckon he'd be really good at Arsenal.
I think he would be too underqualified for Arsenal.
Yeah, but let's see. Yeah, but like Hector Bellerin, for instance, right? He's not going to fucking do as he's told. But if Sean Dyche comes, listen here, Hector, you little bastard, I'll fucking rape you. He's going to fucking do as he's told then, isn't he? He's like, Jesus Christ! Who is this geezer? This big old fucking hard ginger bastard who fucking talks like he eats gravel for a living. That'll fucking get you moving, you little sweaty Spanish bastard. Get back in that... Get out there or I'll fucking stick my fucking fist up your ass. That's what you need. You need someone like that. You need that. Aye, Sean Dyche, I'll fucking do you. Sean Dyche reminds me of the art geezer from any soap ever. You always get that one really gravelly, tough bastard who sits in the corner who smokes fucking cigars and rides a motorcycle. That's Sean Dyche. Aye, I don't have many friends, but I'll fucking run you over, you prick. He's hard. He's fucking hard. I love me some Sean Dyche, mate. He's a proper man's man. Okay? I'll tell you what, Burnley have a few pieces. Pope is fantastic, great keeper, back up to fucking Pickford. Harry Barnes.
He didn't even play though.
Exactly, and well, let's be honest. If he did, it would have been worse. Because ultimately you would have lost 5-0 with one of the best goalkeepers in England. Like I guarantee, right? Burnley are going down. Pope's going to be gone. Barnes is going to be gone. Whatever fucking pieces they have are going to be pilfered. It's going to be like that scene from fucking Star Wars where they're fucking stripping away whatever's left from the fucking ship. Whatever's left, what decent things are left in Burnley can be melted down and fucking sold off to whatever fucking mid-table mediocrity club will have them. Seriously. If I'm Fulham right now, I'm thinking, fucking hell. In January, let's just throw the fucking boat out and try and buy Pope from Burnley. Might save us a few points. Christ. Get out. Get out, Burnley. Get out. Bored of you.
Leave it, Sean. Just leave it.
Also, I haven't forgotten when some geezer from Burnley threatened to fucking shank me last time I went up there. Thanks for that.
What the fuck?
Came out of the fucking game. It was a Carling Cup game many, many moons ago. And I came out of the stadium with a couple of my mates. And I can't remember who it was. Like, one of our mates had basically decided, he was a bit drunk and he didn't know what he was doing. He decided to wander over the street and he was just like, sort of chatting away. I was like, what the fuck? I just shouted. I was like, damn, what the fuck are you doing? Get back in the fucking van, you mug, like a proper, fucking southerner. And this geezer just comes over and he goes, you got a fucking problem out there. And he fucking pulls his jacket open. He's got a whopping great fucking knife. He's like, fucking come down the alley. We'll fucking sort this shit out. I'm like, no, you're right, mate.
You've got a fucking machete in your belt. I'm good.
Basically, yeah. That's Burnley for you, mate. You can get away with that. Seriously, one of the most intimidating places. It's tough. It's tough. I'll give them that. Burnley, rather famously, and don't think I don't fucking know. I know more fucking history, Burnley fans. Burnley, rather famously, made fun of Man United straight after the Munich air disaster. They were one of the first teams fans to do that back in the that was fucking grotesque. That's how grim it was up there. They didn't give a shit about anybody. They hated everybody. It's one of those places. It's kind of been forgotten about, Burnley, and rightfully so. And we'll forget about them when they get relegated. Now fuck off.
Next game.